Good evening, Rotarians. I am honored to share with you this evening and share with you the work that has been going on to enrich and enhance the Wendell community and particularly the eastern part of the county at Pleasant Grove. Several of your members are intimately familiar with and involved with this wonderful opportunity, and we're so thankful for them and for the service that they give. We also are very thankful for the mayor of Wendell, the town commissioners, as well as the town manager and planner, and all who are joining with us in this, what I consider to be fantastic project and opportunity. I serve as the pastor at Pleasant Grove Baptist Church and have served as senior pastor since 2006. This historic church, though, dates back a whole lot longer than my time in the last 15 years. It actually dates back to 1865. Pleasant Grove actually predates the establishment of the church, predates the establishment of Wendell. Wendell was established and incorporated in 1903, as I understand it. But for the past 15 years, we have sought to build upon a well-established foundation of evangelism through community service. We have our worship services, but it has been a very, very integral part of the Pleasant Grove family to give back. And so for the past 15 years, we've worked hard to do that. In 2006, we hosted a summer enrichment camp. And then with that, an after-school tutorial program. In 2007, we purchased the former Carver School. And that is what we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But I want to give you some background in terms of what's happening at Pleasant Grove before we get there. In 2008, we partnered with Wake County to establish a Job Links Employment Center, a center where community members could simply come in, receive resume preparation assistance, other skill building opportunities that would allow them to complete resumes, send those resumes out on site to potential job openings so that they could receive employment through the site. In 2011, a little over 10 years ago, close to 11 years ago, we began partnering with the Food Bank of Eastern North Carolina to distribute food to the most vulnerable in our community. And this partnership has continued even to today in the year 2021. So last year, we served nearly 4,000 individuals and over 1,700 families through the church's food pantry. We delivered over 9,300 boxes of food through the food hub. And so that is a vital and very important part of what we do. Seeing a need to expand the relationships with partners who share, common vision and aspirations for the region, not just Wendell, not just one part of Wendell, but for Eastern Wake County. Seeing a need to partner with others, we formed the Greater Pleasant Grove Development Corporation. It's a 501c3 nonprofit that allows us to team with public and private entities to bring supporting services and resources to the area. In January of 2018, the CDC, as I call it, developed the East Wake Leadership Academy. The Leadership Academy is a K through 12 after school and summer program that provides homework assistance, academic skill building, leadership training, recreation, and youth employment. In addition, the CDC and the church have partnered with Wake Tech to offer culinary and restaurant certifications. We've partnered with the county to provide disaster preparedness training. We've partnered with healthcare providers to offer multiple community health fairs over the years. When COVID struck back in 2020, The church and the CDC partnered with Wake County again, this time with the public schools, to offer breakfast and lunch to students who once were receiving, pre-COVID, they would receive breakfast and lunch at school. Well, that was a vital piece that once the school doors closed, it was a vital um, piece of their health that was being neglected. And so we wanted to bring it into the community, and we partnered with Wake County Schools to do that. We have also partnered with the county to host COVID-19 testing sites and vaccination clinics. The most recent clinic was last night on campus, so we're still doing that. Finally, for the past several years, we've partnered with community members to open a Pride for Parents Christmas store. You may have heard about it. Several years ago, we began it. The store affirms the dignity of parents by allowing them to shop and purchase toys, very nice toys, to purchase electronic items like tablets and other electronics at 50% or more off of the retail price. And what they know is that the proceeds from the Christmas store will be used to help support our year-round academic services for their children. A lot of the children and a lot of the families who shop in the Christmas store actually are part of the academy, the after-school academy, and or the summer camp. And so parents are able to give to their children. And the store has been a tremendous blessing to many. And I am thankful for the many partners who have joined us in being able to put on the store. We've had several churches who have come in and other organizations who have come in to say, we would like to be a part of what you're doing. And so that has really taken off. Now, with that background, we are extremely excited to be positioned in partnership with the town of Wendell, with Wake County and other partners to develop or redevelop the former Carver School Building 2. Many of the programs that I've mentioned to you before, the things that we have been able to partner with others on, have operated out of Building 1. When we purchased that building, we began to renovate it. We're not a large congregation, but God blessed us with the ability to partner with folks. And quite honestly, as a small congregation, we really believe that what we offer to God, when we offer what we have, He then will provide the rest. And I call us sort of a 2 fish and 5 loaves church. And that's the way that we have been able to operate. But we have operated those programming, or that programming, out of the first building. But the second building has sat vacant for many years. And we're excited to partner with, again, these entities to come together and redevelop building number 2. This historic building was built in 1942. It was a replacement. There was a Rosenwald school that was on the campus on this site that burned down. And this building was built to replace that school. The new school, which was formerly called Wendell Colored School, was renamed Carver in honor of George Washington Carver, an African-American scientist. The school originally served 1st through 8th grades, but was closed in 1969 when the Supreme Court, the U.S. Supreme Court, ordered all schools be desegregated. It was reopened in 1970 as the Child Development Center, and later as an elementary school, Carver Elementary or School. It ultimately became a gifted magnet school, and some of your children or grandchildren very well may have attended, or you may have attended Carver. That school was closed in the late 1990s when a new site was built for Carver Elementary over on Lylesdean Road. So in 2007, we purchased these two buildings and this land with a vision of redeveloping it. And now that vision, it has gradually been coming to pass. It is now coming to full fruition. Um, I was thinking the other day, I remember several years ago, um, I was invited to offer the invocation, the prayer of invocation, when Wendell Falls Boulevard actually opened. When I was standing out there and we were praying over it, there was nothing there except part of a road. The complete road wasn't even completed yet, wasn't finished yet. But as I looked around, there were a lot of trees, there were sort of rolling plains, but there were no houses. There was no daycare center. There was no grocery store. There was no fire department. There was nothing except trees, and someone had a vision. And that vision was to create a community, a development where people would be able to live and be able to have resources that were very, very close by, and be community. And so that vision, when you look at Wendell Falls, that vision has come to pass and is coming to pass. Well, 15 years ago, we had a vision, and that vision is now coming to pass thanks to the partnership with some folks who have been able to see the vision. What is this building going to do, Pastor? Well, we envision a state-of-the-art community center, a community center that will provide for all of Wendell, not just one area of Wendell, but we are looking to open it up so that those who are part of Wendell Falls and other communities will come and be a part of what is happening, because this will truly be a community center. It will have community meeting spaces, state-of-the-art spaces. It will have a performing arts auditorium. If you went to Carver before, you know that one end of the building, there's an auditorium there. We plan to establish that as an auditorium. This building will house entrepreneurial and entrepreneurial hub and business incubator. Among other things, entrepreneurially, if you will. It will help close the opportunity gap by providing financial, family, and health literacy classes. Our ministry is sought to be holistic, and the CDC is looking to supplement and be holistic in nature. We believe in mind, body, and spirit. And it takes each of those to be nourished in order for us to be healthy. If our mind is not healthy, a healthy body will not be able to achieve maximally. If the body is not healthy, a healthy mind will not be able to achieve maximally. If the spirit is not healthy, neither the body nor the mind will be able to achieve healthily. So we believe in holistic ministry. And so this building, this project will be a project that looks to holistically meet needs of families in and about Eastern Wake County. We'll have job training and job referrals. And of course, we will expand our youth programming, our youth enrichment programming that currently exists, teaching leadership skills and job training to the youth. The vision is bigger, though, than a building. The vision, as we see it, is a vision that unites new Wendell, if you will, with present Wendell or old Wendell. I think we're uniquely positioned to do that. I think historic residents of Wendell would like to, and I think new residents of Wendell would like to engage with each other. And we believe that this community building will be able to bridge the gap that exists. The vision, though, also seeks to bring equity to a part of Wendell that has been neglected. The Pleasant Grove area of Wendell should have the same walkability and green space. It should have the same utilities as other parts of Wendell. And so we're looking forward to a day, and the vision encompasses a day when there will be green space on that side of town, when there will be walkability on the Pleasant Grove side of town, when folks will be able to get on a bike. And I know you're not supposed to ride on sidewalks, but be able to get on a bike or push a stroller down sidewalks without danger of being hit while walking in the street or in the road. This is a unique opportunity to unify around a common goal of uplifting all of the citizens of Wendell, providing a space that allows the past and the future to come together to make the community the best community that it can be for all of its residents. I know that as Rotarians, you believe firmly in service. The last time I spoke to a Rotary Club, believe it or not, was some 40 years ago. I received an invitation. I was the commander of the battalion of JROTC cadets in my high school. It was my senior year in high school. Veterans Day was approaching. The ROTC sponsored a Veterans Day program. And the Rotarians asked, the Rotary Club asked if I would come and speak to them about what we were doing. I was well received. They were supportive of what we were doing then and of that program and other activities. And they were interested. And I remember how I felt. And I guess that's something that I heard years ago that has resonated with me. People many times may forget what you say, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And so the Rotary Club actually was very supportive of me, made me feel good. As I've learned more over the years about what you do, I know that our mission at Pleasant Grove and at the Greater Pleasant Grove Development Corporation aligns in large part with your mission of service to others. And so I want to invite you, as I close, I want to invite you to come and be a part of, join us in our community service. I look forward to a partnership between our CDC, our church, and the Wendell Rotary Club, and individually. If you have extra time, we need volunteers in our after-school program to work with students. We can always use volunteers to support our food distribution and food pantry. As other programming comes available, we need help to do it. And I want to invite you to be a part of it. Thank you for allowing me to share something that I'm very, very passionate about and that I'm very, very excited about. This partnership and these partnerships, I think, are for the good of the community, that the entire community will benefit from it, that the most vulnerable in the community will benefit from it, and that as a result, all of us will grow and the town of Wendell will be enhanced. I'm sorry that I'm not with you. I hope that I am available by phone now. I am commuting, and I look forward to answering any questions that you may have about this project and the other things that we're doing. If you don't have questions now, but if questions arise, I want to invite you to email me. You may email me at pastor@pleasantgrovewendell.org. That is my email address, or you may call me, 919-365-7292, and I'll be happy to discuss this with you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I hope that I'm able to talk to you on the phone now. If not, though, I do look forward to our working together in the future.